You're Sarah Jenkins, 27 years old. Born under a rusted water tower in Milford, Ohio. Population 1,187. Souls in one stoplight. That's been blinking yellow since Reagan's first term, and every morning at 5:45. You're already on your feet in the Route 40 diner. Apron tied so tight it leaves red grooves in your waist. Pouring bottomless coffee for truckers who call you sweetheart. And tip in crumpled singles, because for the last 11 years you've been funneling every dime into a secret Folgers can hidden beneath the loose floorboard in your studio apartment above the laundromat. And by the sticky summer of 1989, that can is stuffed with exactly $47,000. $47,000 in crisp 20s and 50s that you counted on your twin bed under a bare 40-watt bulb. Money that equals 3 years of skipped movies, skipped vacations, skipped everything except the dream of buying your parents, Tom and Linda Jenkins, a little slice of paradise in Clearwater, Florida, a stucco bungalow with lime green shutters and a screened porch where your dad can finally sit without his back screaming from 30 years, swinging a 20-pound sledge at arm, steel's open hearth furnace, and your mom can stop bleaching her hands raw, scrubbing marble countertops for doctors' wives who never learned her name. You've already circled the real estate ad in the Sunday paper, dog-eared the corner, even picked out the rescue mutt you'll name Pickles because your dad always said pickles were the only vegetable he trusted. And you're so close you can smell the Gulf salt on the breeze. Then Tuesday, September 12, 1989, 9:17 p.m., the rotary phone on your kitchen wall, avocado green, cord tangled like Christmas light streak, so loud you dropped the laundry basket and soap suds splattered the linoleum, and when you picked up, your mom's voice cracked through the line like thin ice. Sarah, honey, it's your dad. Pancreatic cancer. Stage 4. The doctor in Cleveland gave him 6 months, maybe less, and the room tilted. The Folgers can flashed in your mind, and without hanging up you were already packing a duffel bag with 2 uniforms and the cashier's check you'd been saving for the Florida down payment. 12 hours later, you're on a Greyhound that smells like diesel and wet dog, watching cornfields blur into suburbs. And when you burst into Milford General Room 3, your dad looks like a deflated parade balloon. Cheekbones sharp, eyes sunken. But he still manages a crooked smile and whispers, "There's my girl." And your mom's crying so hard her mascara runs in perfect black. Rivers down cheeks that haven't seen foundation since your high school graduation. The oncologist, Dr. Patel, pulls you into the hallway fluorescent like a crime scene and says, "The only shot is an experimental protocol at MD Anderson in Houston. $60,000 up front, cash, no insurance," and your knees buckle, but you hear yourself saying, "I've got 4. And you're writing the check right there on the vending machine ledge, the pen shaking so bad the ink blobs, and you hand it over with both hands like it's the Stanley Cup, telling them, "Use every penny, fly first class if you have to. Just bring dad home," and they hug you so tight you smell your mom's white shoulders perfume mixed with hospital antiseptic, and your dad rasps, "You're saving my life, kiddo," and for one shining moment, the 3 of you are a solar system held together by love and desperation. Fast forward 93 days, and the phone calls slow to a drip, first daily updates about nausea and hair loss, then weekly, then nothing. No more envelopes stuffed with itemized bills. No Polaroids of your dad in a paper gown. Just silence thick as July timidity. So you call and your mom's voice is weirdly breezy. "Oh, we're managing, honey. Don't worry your pretty head." But the hair on your neck stands up because pretty head is what she calls the neighbor's poodle, never you. So you cash in your vacation days, stuff a toothbrush and the diner's stale coffee into a styrofoam cup, and drive the 12 hours in your rattling '79 Corolla with the broken AC, windows down, hair whipping like a car wash rag. And when you turn onto Maple Street, the first thing you see is a 1989 Cadillac Eldorado parked in your parents' oil-stained driveway, chrome so bright it hurts your eyes. Vanity plates screaming L and T4 EVR in cursive script. And your stomach freefalls because that car sticker price is 28 grand. More than half your life savings. And there's a just married style ribbon still tied to the antenna even though your parents renewed vows in 1975. You kill the engine, walk up the cracked sidewalk you used to roller skate on, and push open the front door that no longer sticks because it's been replaced with a fancy fiberglass model with a stained glass hummingbird. And the living room that used to smell like Campbell's tomato soup and Vicks VapoRub now hits you with new leather coconut sunscreen and Chanel No. 5 so strong it stings your sinuses. Your parents are sprawled on a sectional sofa that definitely wasn't their last Christmas. Your dad in a loud Hawaiian shirt unbuttoned to reveal a tan line sharp as a ruler, holding a pina colada with a tiny paper umbrella. Your mom in a cruise line visor and a diamond tennis bracelet that catches the light like paparazzi flashes. And on the coffee table walnut, brand newer glossy photo albums open 2 shots of turquoise water, dolphin excursions, and a conga line on the Lido deck. And your voice comes out smaller than you expect. Dad, the treatment? And they exchange a look that lasts half a second, but feels like a lifetime. And your mom titters? Oh, the Houston doctor said sunshine and positive vibes were the best medicine. So we decided to live a little. And your dad shrugs. We deserved it. Sarah, 30 years of busting our asses, and you're rooted to the Berber carpet asking for receipts. Any scrap of paper proving 1 dime touched a hospital. And your mom waves a manicured hand. We paid cash everywhere, honey, no paper trail. Then she digs in a gift bag and hands you a plastic keychain shaped like a cruise ship with Bahamas or bust. In glitter script like that's supposed to cauterize the hole in your chest. The final gut punch lands 3 weeks later on October 15th, your 28th birthday. When you're back in your studio eating cup noodles under the same 40-watt bulb, and the mailman slides exactly 0 cards through the slot, your phone stays silent, not even a Hallmarky call, while you know your parents are sipping margaritas trackside at Churchill Downs because your mom posted a photo captioned, "Living our best life," with the bracelet you paid for glinting in the sun, and the betrayal tastes like copper pennies. You call one last time and your dad sighs through the line, "Sarah, we raised you, changed your diapers, isn't that enough?" Before the click of the receiver. So you do what any self-respecting diner waitress with a high school diploma and a broken heart does. You hire the cheapest lawyer in the Yellow Pages, a guy named Mitch who advertises on bus benches, and together, you subpoena bank records that show the $47,000 withdrawn in cash. The same week, you handed over the check. Then spent like this: $28,000 on the Cadillac, $12,000 on a 7-day Royal Caribbean cruise for 2 including the drink package and a shore excursion ziplining over Rodin, $4,000 on a wardrobe from the Dillards in Dayton, your mom's first ever pair of real leather boots, $2,000 on a 32 Sony Trinitron TV that costs more than your annual salary, $800 on dinners at Red Lobster where they discovered crab legs, and the remaining $200 sprinkled on lottery tickets and a timeshare presentation in Pigeon Forge they never followed up on. Mitch files for financial exploitation and undue influence, arguing your dad was a vulnerable adult under Ohio law, and the case lands in front of Judge Whitaker, who golfs every Saturday with your dad's old mill buddies. And during the deposition, your mom sobs into a lace handkerchief. "We thought Sarah wanted us happy," while your dad rolls out the cancer card even though his latest Scans are clean as a whistle. And the judge rules the money was a gift with no legal duty to repay. Then adds, family should solve family matters at the kitchen table, not my courtroom, and bangs the gavel so hard your future shatters into confetti. You walk out of the courthouse into a January sleet that stings like buckshot. Broke, erased from the family. Photos now displayed in magnetic frames on a stainless steel fridge you also funded. But here's where the story does a full 180, because Sarah Jenkins is not built to stay broken. She starts a blog on the brand new World Wide Web called the Ungrateful Parents Project, types every betrayal on a library computer with a dial-up modem that screeches like a banshee, uploads scanned receipts, the cruise selfies your parents accidentally tagged her in, the keychain, all of it. And within weeks, the story pings across early forums like CompuServe and AOL message boards, then lands on local news. Channel 9, where the anchor calls it the most jaw-dropping family betrayal since Cain and Abel, then Oprah's People Call, then Dr. Phil, then a literary agent who says, "Kid, you've got a book," and suddenly, Sarah is on a Greyhound again, but this time to New York City, signing a deal for Asterisk, no postcard for my birthday, a memoir of blood, money, and the world's worst cruise. Asterisk,